this shit?
I don't know, dude.
I just gotta say something. I called at the beginning of the season. You guys can check it.
Yo,
Jon Snow and Stannis were gonna die, and then the season.
How? Like, who's
You
left
didn't
to
say
even watch
Jon Snow was
anymore?
gonna die. I
He
remember.
did say, I rewatched the first
He
thing
did
we
say
put up.
Jon Snow was gonna die.
Yeah.
But you won the last.
But I just thought it was Pat. You say everybody's gonna die.
Yo,
They
man.
haven't killed a major character in a long time, and Jon Snow was a perfect major character because everybody's loved his
Stannis
ass.
was-
They killed
no.
Stannis. I'm surprised they killed
Wait,
Stannis.
He's not that major.
I'm
No.
not
Wait, is it death?
I'm surprised because they killed Shireen and now that meant nothing. That meant nothing.
Yeah, they show. That's what I said.
I thought at least like all the people arguing were like, oh, like
Okay, but who's left to watch this show now? Like, what major character?
I think
Peter Baelish?
I think at the end of it.
It's not Peter Baelish.
Yo, hey, I like Peter Baelish.
Yeah, man, no Littlefinger in the finale. Come on, man.
And what's
Well,
gonna
I think at the end of it, the White
So
Walker.
Yo, I think
So
Daenerys is gonna take it.
Daenerys is gonna win.
I think the White Walker.
She has to.
So what's gonna
White
happen?
Walker.
In that kind of show, what if the evil just ends up winning?
She's gonna bring the Dothraki back.
But Jon Snow was supposed to be the son of Ned Stark's sister, and
Well, hey, can I just say
So
something?
she is not the right.
If it's from like the internet,
It's not even in the books yet, dude. It's all theory before you start.
Yeah, but dude,
Well,
it's like a highly probable theory. So
That was
let people
probable.
be surprised about it if it's revealed on the show.
That was probable.
Let's do one.
Yo, we got more
What's
wine.
in the beginning? What happened in the beginning?
Fuck this
Finish
shit.
mine.
I think you guys are all like, but that should move down. Like, I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, it didn't ruin the show.
It didn't ruin the show for me.
I'm still like going on. This is more shocking.
I knew he was a major character. I didn't think he was gonna go down, but I didn't think he was untouchable. Like
I
after
think
they.
the way he
fucking
went,
awful.
it was so gay. Like that whole brothers circle jerk of the Watch, man. I always hated that brotherhood bullshit. Like the Watch is worthless. The whole group needs to just be disbanded, murdered.
They're going to be.
Can I share something real quick though? So I know he died, right? But the witch is there. Do you think she could bring us back alive? Because she's gonna need his ass to, you know, to bring back the army
I
and
think
shit.
that's probably something like that.
Because to create a baby or whatever she needs to do, she probably bring his
I think she
character.
she ain't.
You guys, Marcella died too.
Yeah, Pat's on something. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen from that last sacrifice.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a shadow kill every single time like the the Lord of Light wants. It's like at their will, So what kind of magic is gonna happen?
Who thinks Stannis is dead?
Oh, he's dead.
He's absolutely
He's definitely dead.
It's like Hound. Do you guys think Hound is dead? Is
I don't think
Hound
Hound is dead either. I don't think Hound is dead. I don't think Stannis is dead. If somebody's dead, they're gonna show
I
it.
think Hound is dead.
They didn't show it.
Stannis is dead, dude. She slashed him right in the face. It was just an artsy
But
way for them to do that.
sound.
Yeah, it was.
Did that sound like? Did it sound like he was dead, or was it more like hitting the tree?
No.
Here's the thing.
No.
Brienne
Because
is
I
about
don't know.
honor.
Yeah,
She
dude,
was
Brienne-
not.
there was no reason she wouldn't have done
She
that.
was going to kill him.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I know it's more.
But why-
honor thing,
but
but
she was
that war ended so fast. It was like
Yeah.
There's no
To the war
point.
was
They had less than 3,000 men. They shouldn't have
it
gone
was
in the
so
first place.
bitchy that Melisandre left. She has an inner motive somewhere, something. Like,
Dude, she has nothing. The fucking thing she is
and she
nothing.
killed.
She's
I-
stupid.
But she had her demon.
I was
demon,
not
she's-
Stannis
there's
the
something
menace
about her.
person.
No, she does some shroom shit.
Like,
There's
I was
something about
I was
Trying to
not
be
Stannis the menace person, but I wanted him to live just because of Shireen, and now that was just
Yeah, like
Like, her death was
Shireen's death
worthless
was for
now.
nothing.
yeah, well, nothing. And then Solis died. Oh, that was the saddest fucking part ever.
Solis.
His wife.
Oh,
His
his wife.
wife.
Oh, his wife.
I didn't give a
I
fuck
wasn't-
about her.
I
I
really
didn't
didn't
give a
care
fuck
about
about her.
her
She
dying.
wanted her dead anyway. She hated
Careful
the
about
goddamn
saying
guy.
saddest ever. You'd be like, what? That wasn't the saddest thing ever.
Yeah. Saddest thing ever.
What
What
about
about me
Nick
getting his
now?
fucking dick?
What about
Rob
Rob
Stark's
still
baby
the true king? What did he make a
You
right
know,
move?
yeah, dude, what happened? What happened to
What
Stannis?
happened
Everybody was
there?
justifying Stannis.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have made a right move then, but he needed to wait to make the right move. That was not right move when he made it.
I think
There was a time for it.
Snow fucked up by not having ghosts near him at all times.
Oh, where the fuck is Ghost?
Yeah, where is Ghost?
That's what I say. Like,
He
I
didn't
almost
go-
think like the
he
whole
didn't go with
resurrection
Sam.
thing has to happen
I
because
think
like
so too.
they didn't conclude Ghost. They just left you pissed
And
off.
also
Like I said, that's the cliffhanger.
When they killed Rob
You
Stark,
wanted it.
then they killed the wolf too, right? When they killed Rob Stark, they killed the wolf.
His
right?
wolf,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then,
Wolf.
so
But he
then I
was
was,
in a cage though.
Ghost is a badass. He's
so
not a badass.
obviously doesn't Ghost have to die if Jon Snow dies?
No,
No, they haven't
no.
shown. That's
no,
exactly
no.
the. They Not haven't
necessarily.
shown that yet.
Couldn't find them area.
I'm pissed, dude. I can't believe they fucking did that.
I just can't believe you're like so sad. You really do. Like you're just so sad. Like,
I know.
love
The
it.
only hope we have now is for the red bitch, Melisandre, to come through in the clutch.
Yeah.
We don't even like her. That's what
Like-
sucks. Like like her
Yeah,
at all.
I know,
and
but
now
that's why
now
we
you're
love this
saying,
show because
now
they
we're
make
saying,
you
oh my gosh,
like
you
the
gotta like.
character you hate most.
Lord of Light can't be talking about two different people.
Okay, hold on.
Like Lord of Light have to be talking about one person. If the other
Who's
lady
to say that
will
lady
not
was right,
say
man?
so. But if she's talking about like the girl in Volantis was talking about Danny and Melisandre was talking about like John or Stannis, like you have to be talking about one person. Lord of Light's
Well, yeah, I guess that's everybody's
so I don't know
interpretation.
who. I don't believe
like-
Lord of Light anymore.
No, I don't either. The whole gods and the whole seven, like the whole thing needs to go, and I think that's what like
Cersei.
you know, there is no faith in these gods anymore, except for the many-faced gods. That's the only one that's proven to be true so far.
Yeah, what is
Fuck
happening to
overall.
Arya's eyes?
And the Eternal Fire.
She's blind.
Oh, she's going blind?
Like forever?
She just fucked up.
I think she might not be.
No, I think that was like part of her
It was poetic justice because she stabbed
So
Maren
she's-
Trant's
it was-
eyeballs.
An eye for an eye.
So she. Oh wait, she
Yeah.
did stab.
His eye for an eye.
face.
So, and I wondered if that was the case, but I don't know if he's just like messing with her to teach her a lesson.
What
I
Stark
just
is
wanted
alive?
to confirm something.
Brand's still alive,
She
Bran is still alive, Sansa's still alive.
Sansa. Oh my God, that's Sansa part.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Miranda's
there's
dead
no
too.
Baratheons left.
I thought that was
There's-
dumb.
Miranda.
That was so.
How are they gonna live, like, jumping off the
It's
top of the
snow.
But so much snow though.
But how
Still,
high
the
is
wall
that
was
window?
Because it
I
piles
don't
up
know.
against the
Yeah,
wall, so it's
actually.
like more cushy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but really, like, how are they going to?
It's also a TV show.
I know, but like Game of Thrones
Still, we're
standards, that should have been held to a little higher standard than
I mean, you saw the other bitch fall and she
Maybe
got
that wasn't
splat.
in the book. Yeah.
Yeah, Miranda fell.
Well, she didn't fall to us. No,
It
she
probably
fell,
wasn't.
she fell in a crate. She fell in a crate.
That part I did not see coming, like Miranda dying.
Bye, Miranda. I'm glad she's like,
Bye, bitch.
I wish they had Sansa do something instead of Theon. Now she's this whole season she just got shit on.
Sansa is stupid.
I'm glad it's Theon. He finally grew some
Yeah.
balls.
That's
I'm like,
Sansa
broke
though,
free of
like
them.
she just gets shit on. That's
But like,
that's
Bring
just
it back.
So great play on words. Great play
Bring
on
those
words.
balls back.
Bring the balls.
Man.
I think Jaime's gonna come back and wage war on High Church.
Dude, Cersei
What do you-
stop
No,
it.
dude, he's gonna fucking do the Dorn shit, yo.
Oh yeah, we
yeah,
did that.
Marcella's dead.
Yeah, dude.
She's
Is she
gonna be
dead?
pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she unless if they get the
You
antidote.
think they'll
Yeah.
turn
Maybe
the
her fiance
boat
has that.
Unless
around?
Braun has half the antidote.
They might turn the boat around.
They did some foreshadowing with Braun, and they talked about it in this episode. So
They
I
did?
feel like So
Oh, do you think maybe she slipped him
him
something when she nibbled on his ear?
But
No.
how she was slipping in the
No.
ear?
No, she was just trying. She was messing with
She was
him.
just like,
I mean, I'm shocked.
They
he
might
didn't
turn
walk
the boat
back.
around.
Oh,
But
for
she's
sure,
dead.
Jamie.
We
She's
were talking about
dead.
the kiss of death now.
That
No,
was
I
such
think Melisandre's or not Melisandre, but Marcella's dead.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, Cersei! Like,
gonna be
everybody's
good.
dead
Yeah.
beside Tommen, and Tommen.
Man, do you guys think
doesn't
Benjen
care
Stark's
about
still dead though? Like, do you think he's still out there?
Who?
Benjen Stark?
her. I want
I
to
don't
think he's
know.
still
Do
alive.
you think he's still out there, or do you just like?
I thought there was something weird about that. How they were like
They
Benjen Stark's
brought it
alive.
up. Yeah, they brought it up, and then they.
I don't think he's alive. I think that was just to give us some hope, and then.
I fucking hate Ollie. That's all I have to say. That kid.
Yeah, I don't like Ollie anymore. That kid.
That kid will never
I
get
told
pussy.
he was so angry
You'll
throughout
never
the whole
get
season. Ollie was so angry throughout the whole season. He was constantly like behind Jon Snow, and so just to see him as like the last person, and you just saw all the anger in his face.
I kind of like when Ollie went to go talk to Jon Snow when he brought him his food and he was talking about it. Like, I kind of figured then that I didn't know Jon Snow was gonna die, but I thought
Yeah.
Ollie was gonna do something like because I was just
he
like
just
betray
was
him.
scheming.
Yeah,
all
it
this.
just looked like
Literally
it because he's
scheming.
just like, is there anything else, Lord Commander? And he's just like walked out.
You almost
So-
wonder if he was like behind that.
I don't
No,
think he was
I think
behind
so.
it.
Old white guy. I think
It was definitely what's his name, the other
old white guy.
But I also
first
feel like he
Ranger.
always sort of
What's
just
that
like
guy's name?
talked like within
Ed?
people's ears.
Who? What?
Like Jon Snow's friend, like he wasn't there.
No, the
The
guy.
The guy, the curly white
Who's
hair.
gonna be
Is
The
the
first ranger.
Oh, Alistair Thorne.
Yeah.
Who's Gwendolyn?
Wait, Thorn? His last name is Thorn?
Thorne. Yeah.
Like from Highgarden?
Oh, is he from Highgarden? Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what.
So the whole thing with Cersei, like, what do you guys think about that walk and like cutting her hair, and, like losing her identity, and her just like shaming her and.
I mean, I don't feel bad.
I think
but
it
she
means
has mouth.
nothing.
She has a mouth. Like the mouth's gonna fuck shit
They're
up.
gonna fuck shit
I
up.
mean,
She gonna
it
fuck
doesn't
shit up.
matter. She can get her identity back as soon as she walks behind and gets her castle guard. As soon as she gets her head out of her ass, she's gonna go back there with swords.
Oh yeah, she's gonna fight. That's, I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to bring up.
yeah, maybe she have sympathy on Marjorie and get her out of there too. It's like, well, fuck this. Let's just kill these people all together.
Yeah,
Let's
what
fuck
the
me over
fuck? They
too.
didn't show Marjorie or anything.
Yeah, they didn't show Littlefinger, Marjorie, Loras.
You know what? Like I felt bad for Cersei while the whole walk, but when like Mom picked her up and like her. Like that look, I was like, now I don't feel bad for her because I know she's gonna fuck everybody.
That's sort of what I wanted to
she's
see, like
totally
how
felt
you
bad
guys
for
are
her.
like changing your
But
emotions.
that was
It
the
like,
worst.
You sort of felt bad, and then
I
you were
didn't
like,
feel bad
there
for her
she is
at
again.
all.
I don't know if
I
that's
did a
the
little
right.
bit.
I felt bad. I did, but not afterwards. Like
No,
Yeah.
like, do you guys understand the fucking
HBO.
shit she's been doing from the
But she didn't
beginning?
keep Margie in there.
I'm not sure if
as
that's
long
the
as
right
possible.
punishment though. Like her
It is totally the right punishment.
killing her would have been right punishment. That's just like bringing more revenge on other people. Like
I don't think
ask-
killing the queen or Cersei in that is gonna do anything. But
But it doesn't
I
like
think
asking for a revenge.
punishing her like that is perfect because
What is
she
common-
did commit
You know,
adultery like the way she
He's in
did.
his bedroom.
He locked
counting.
himself in his bedchamber.
So Dothrakis, like we should probably
Oh yeah.
hit on that and talk about
Yeah,
like
Dothraki.
She gonna come back with some Dothraki bitches.
Wait, why did she take off her ring?
She didn't want to
she
show
didn't
like
want-
the glam and stuff.
yeah, the glam
Because-
and,
yeah.
and like it's just
They would have steal.
Even though she
all
still
that.
had her dragon necklace on.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think they want her to know that she was gonna wed after
wet
Khal Drogo.
either because it was also on a specific finger.
Yeah,
that's
it was
what-
on her ring finger.
Wedding
It was on her ring finger until she pulled
Dude,
it off.
I never know that somebody's married. I never know that. They.
So when she pulled it off, and it's just like out of respect of her husband previously.
That makes so much sense because her necklace was still on there.
Yeah, she ain't give him no shit because it shows that she's still powerful or whatever. But she didn't want her to show that she was because if in fact that they saw that she was gonna go marry someone else, that she's not a Khaleesi to them or whatever. I mean, unless
She
it's
is.
whoever she is, but to her
I know.
the ones that followed her.
So who died from like, was it the girl or like Arya's friend, the two-faced guy? Like, which one of them died?
I know that was so confusing on how
Yeah.
it's like his face is off, and then he was
Her
there,
face
and then
was
her
on,
face was
and-
on.
yeah.
But I think that was part of the magic of the whole thing. Maybe I don't.
Is
So
he
you are
is he
everyone and
is
no
he the
one,
many-faced
right?
god?
No.
He could be the main face god.
He might be up there, like the message.
I think they just are channeling it. They don't, they're just, they're not the god.
So the many-faced god is the god of all seven?
No, he's different than.
No, he's
than
just a
any
god.
of them.
There's like other gods.
There's like
It's
drunk
okay.
god,
Jon Snow will come back next
Fate of
season.
Seven,
It's just the
many-faced god,
I'll make that prediction a couple
like Lord
seasons.
of
I'll
Light,
predict
like
something.
other gods.
Yeah.
Like the seven.
I guess the biggest god like kind of
religions,
accepts all.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
like in the sense of.
Dude, I did not think Stannis was going to die. So
Yeah, I didn't think
Jon Snow was gonna die.
No, Stannis was gonna die. Come on now. Like,
No, hey, I thought Stannis was
I was
not gonna
shocked
die
you
at this because
didn't
after that
think Stannis
fucking
was
blood
gonna
shit
die.
that
Nahid,
happened.
can you give your 2 cents on Stannis' death?
I think
What do you
Stannis'
about
death
that?
was very poetic, but I don't think he's dead because they didn't show him dead on camera. Like again, I'm just gonna repeat that. They did not show him dead on camera. And if he did die, it was the most poetic way to die because Brienne of Tarth, that's what she wanted. She wanted revenge for Renly and she got it.
But she's
So-
also very prideful, so why would she not go through
if
with
she,
it?
If yeah, I think it was the best
She
way
has
to
no
go.
reason
He
not to
fucked up.
Yeah, but she
What is
did
Stannis gonna
something
do?
like that before.
What is
Yeah, did you see the look on his face when he just like pulled his sword out? And he was like, "All right, fuck," because like
It's
they were
over
like,
with, dude.
it's
And
over. Yeah.
He's
Half his men abandoned.
Yeah, he's honorable to me. He's like, go on with your duty, dude. He was like, fuck it, it's time for me to go. He knows he fucked up.
That's why I
He lost
laughed.
his
It was
daughter.
like, that's the perfect last words for Stannis.
He lost his daughter. He lost his wife, and that red bitch fucked him. So,
There's no Baratheons.
well,
besides-
I do love how
No,
Renly
it's
got the best.
Baratheon
Make the worst
Who's the Baratheon
mistakes ever.
Yeah.
Baratheon House. I
He's
don't.
he's, like,
I don't
really
realize how
good.
Baratheon House is still alive.
Incest.
I guess they're
not. They're
No,
not.
no, yeah,
So he's the masters aren't Baratheons. They're only Baratheon in name.
Robert made horrible
no
mistakes.
Baratheon.
There's
Ramsay
no
don't even know what the fuck he
I'm
was
sure
doing.
there is, like.
Stannis made horrible mistakes.
No, wasn't there that kid on the boat?
Wasn't
At least on the boat?
Gendry
He's on the boat,
Yeah,
right?
he's still
Yeah,
on the
he's
boat.
last- he's
Yeah,
last
where
one.
is he?
Still on the boat.
Oh, Gendry!
Gendry.
Yo, dude, Gendry's gonna come back and fuck shit up.
Gendry's a half Baratheon.
I think
The
Gendry's
way
off
he's
the
in the book is totally different where everybody fucking is now. So I don't know where he's still in the book.
I think
guess.
Cersei's gonna have that trial about her incest with Jaime, and I think Gendry's gonna come as a witness because like he's gonna be proof that like maybe he looks like Robert.
I don't think
or, like,
there's
I
gonna
don't
be
think
a
there's gonna be a trial. She's not leaving that
She's, yeah,
castle.
she's in
But
the
wait,
castle now. She's got
how would
he's
I'm
still rowing.
I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, did he ever stop rowing?
You know he might go to like
Look at the
steal a base or
description.
something.
Stannis marches. Dany is surrounded by strangers. Cersei seeks forgiveness. Jon is
This
challenged.
whole episode,
Jon is definitely challenged.
Yeah, Jon got challenged, alright.
So who's the next major character to die next?
I don't think
I
anybody.
don't even know.
Okay, you know how like somebody gets so much
Because honestly, that's the reason why we watch the
Jon Snow
show.
was coming. I just did not see that.
But weren't like Jon Snow's eye color were changing?
It looked like they were, yeah.
They weren't.
No, but Night Kings have to be there for that to happen though.
Oh, like a walker? Like a white walker?
Yeah.
But that I don't want him to be White Walker.
That'd be kind of cool though.
But does
I'll be going for the White Walkers then. I'll be like, fuck you all.
I'm not sure how much I believe in Fate of Seven. I don't like Fate of Seven.
I don't believe in them at all.
I don't like him.
I think
Yeah,
the
Faith Militant.
the only god that actually I think is the real god in the show is the Red God.
No, I mean the mini face gods is definitely real. I mean,
Yeah,
He looked.
I don't think
I
any of the
believe
gods
much
in
more
Seven
than
Year
him
Kingdoms
than
are like
anybody
good.
else.
Let's talk about the thing that Pat Justin brought up. He talked about it too, but just don't mention the parentage. Okay.
Okay.
So you said Shireen burned, and maybe the Red God's magic works in a different way. And we have seen the Red God resurrect someone before in season 3.
I think they're gonna resurrect Jon Snow. That's what's gonna happen. I think Melisandre's gonna come resurrect him, but I don't think it will be Jon Snow that gets resurrected.
What do you mean?
Oh, like he's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be Jon Snow. I don't think Jon Snow is gonna be resurrected. It's gonna be
So it's
something
gonna be
different.
is it gonna be Stannis in Jon Snow's body?
No.
No, Stannis-
I think when Jon
Stannis
Snow
and
comes
Jon
back,
Snow's body.
I think the Red Queen, like she sees something in Jon, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think the Red Queen is gonna bring Jon back to life. But when Jon comes back to life, it's not gonna be.
it's not
Jon
gonna be
Snow.
Jon.
It's not gonna be Lord Commander Jon Snow that we knew that was the son of Ned Stark. It's gonna be something completely different.
John died.
Jon is
Yeah.
dead, but the body of Jon is not dead.
So why do you want a body of Jon?
Because
Yeah, that's a good
Because
point.
the
That's
face,
a good point.
the face is
Because
important, right?
because he's important, dude. If you haven't noticed, that red bitch like has taken complete notice of me
No, man.
from the
Alright, come on,
beginning.
go.
So his body is still important. His blood is really important.
But
And-
what's so special? He's a bastard, so he does not Targaryen blood.
You know, remember when Beric Dondarrion came alive?
Yeah.
He was still Beric Dondarrion. He just lost the power of it. So I think if Jon Snow, I hope he comes back. I really hope if he comes back.
The show's never done that before,
Yeah,
though, so
but
that's.
I mean, if first of all, he's gonna lose something. He's gonna have a huge scar from wherever he got stabbed. Like he's gonna lose part of.
Oh.
It's still gonna be Jon Snow, but he might lose the power to like fight or something. He's
No,
gonna
I don't think he'll
zombie
lose. I don't think he'll
version
lose
of
part of the
Jon
fight.
I don't think he's gonna be
You
as
remember
loyal.
Beric Dondarrion with the thing?
Maybe he won't be
got
as, like,
back
good.
pretty-
Like, I don't know.
No, this is gotta be good. I don't think he'll be as loyal or as like you know he's like a good-hearted person. I don't think he's gonna be as good-hearted.
That's what I mean. Like he'll still be a good sword
Like,
fighter.
I think Davos and Melisandre is gonna just take. I think Melisandre is gonna like have Davos take his body of the wildlings, and they're just gonna preserve and bring him back. I think.
No, remember Beric Dondarrion?
Yeah.
Remember when he came back alive 7 times?
Yeah.
And he lost something.
Yes. Every
but
time
he was still
yeah.
Beric
But,
Dondarrion.
yeah, he
he
was
just
still
lost
Beric
his
Dondarrion,
eye. He lost he wasn't a zombie. He was
Good
he
call.
I
lost
don't think
something.
he's zombie. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
so
Jon
if he comes
different.
back, he just maybe he won't be able to eat properly or something. I don't know, but like,
Something will be wrong with when he comes back.
yeah, but he's not gonna be zombie though.
No, he's not. Definitely not gonna be a zombie. That's what, I never said he's gonna be a zombie at all.
Yeah, he'll
He
be
might-
conscious.
He'll be conscious.
He'll be conscious, and he
You
might
did
not
say
know
he
how
won't
to
be Jon
survive.
Snow.
That's what I said. I don't think
Where
he's
did
gonna come back as
he?
Jon
Where did
Snow.
he stab
He
him?
did.
Where did he
That's
stab him?
my that's
Everywhere.
That's my difference. I don't think he's
Several
gonna come
times.
back as Jon Snow.
But what would be the difference in the
So
logic?
he
There was no
can't
logic
eat
because
properly.
Jon is dead, dude. His soul's
But that guy died too.
I know, but I
I
just
don't know.
It's
Good
not
point.
like
He's
Jon.
got a bunch of holes in him. Like I don't know. Even if he does get resurrected, like what about those?
It has to
stab
be
wounds?
right away. It has
And
to
that's
be
what's
right
gonna
away.
happen.
There's
She's
gonna
right
be
there.
scars.
She's like she's right
It's
there.
just like what you were talking about.
She
That
just-
guy got
she just
hacked right in the shoulder and down.
Yeah.
All he had was a scar.
Yeah,
where it
exactly,
was.
exactly.
And every
Right.
time that he keeps getting brought back to life, he's a little weaker than what he was before.
So he might not fight properly, but
No,
they-
he'll fight just as well. He's
Jon
only brought
Snow is
one
already
time.
strong
The other
as
guy's
fuck.
been
Yeah.
7 times.
Yeah, he still whooped
But
ass.
How,
Yeah.
So
how
that's the
long-
case. So Shireen died for Jon Snow to get resurrected. Is that
Yeah, yeah, because
I hope
that sacrifice hasn't been
Yeah.
redeemed yet.
You know that makes
thing's
really
not- well,
that makes really
no,
good
no.
sense. That makes really
Wait,
good sense.
maybe Shireen just died for the snow to go away. That's about it. Remember the
They did
snow was
go.
melting? That's about it.
Nah.
Did you see Melisandre's face when the guy was like half the army abandoned? She was like,
She's like,
He's like, I fucked up.
I did not like see that coming that she was
Her
gonna
leaving.
leave.
I didn't either.
That was just fucking. I did not see Celeste dying. Her
I did.
leaving. Actually, Stannis dying. I thought Cerise thing was gonna work.
I thought Stannis was at least gonna last a little longer. Than
Yeah, that
And the fight was bullshit. They built up the Winterfell fight so much, it was pointless. It was a stupid ass.
It was a cool aerial
Ramsay
shot.
just showed up
Visual.
like
I like how
Yeah,
they
I
were
said
swarming
that.
her.
That's exactly what I said. I thought that was so cool to see.
But
like,
as far as the sword
armies
fighting
going
and all that
around.
stuff, it wasn't that great.
Well, they've already spent their budget.
Yeah, they spent their budget at Hardhome and the Dragons.
Yeah, what
It was
about
bad.
Drogon? What do you guys think about Drogon? Like how he's hurt and like how he couldn't.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
don't know.
hurt. He just doesn't want to leave that.
I think he's
his
just tired,
nest.
Joe.
You just think
Yeah, he's just pooped.
He's just like,
Yeah, he doesn't want to leave his nest.
Yeah, I mean he's hurt, but he's not like.
He's just tired.
It's not critical.
You know, dead.
He doesn't care.
You know.
Alright, well, I was a little worried for a
Series of
second,
flesh
alright?
wounds.
She needs to release the other two, yo.
Well, there was a spoiler in about the book about the
I
dragon.
haven't read any.
Oh,
Another thing
I
to
saw that.
like
I've read this, but I don't know how far the spoilers there are though.
Yeah, I don't even know if it'll happen.
like what if we're wrong about this whole resurrection thing though? Like what if he is dead?
Well, then he's dead.
Then he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead, dude.
Shit.
We move forward.
But
and
here's
we
the
watch-
thing. There is that sacrifice. Where is it coming into play? There was just some
I mean
weird
the snow
foreshadowing.
melted though. Like the
Yeah, but usually you have a little more out of
I
that.
mean,
Fucking Rob Stark died, and another motherfucker died.
No,
And
Rob Stark died.
just from little leeches,
It
man.
didn't. It didn't melt entirely. It could just been a particularly warm day.
He's gonna resurrect Rob Stark anymore.
wait what?
Rob Stark, when he died, he took off his head. That's why he couldn't be resurrected.
It was a good show, great
Well,
season ending.
I already cried my eyes out,
Yeah.
so John didn't
Alright.
die, so I don't have any.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, new show, next show.
Ballers, let's go.
Whoever wants to stay
Who
and
won
give
your
their
game,
suggestion for the next show, stay for like.
Huh?
Who won your game?
Golden
Wait,
State.
can we watch
They came back.
Behind the scenes.
Damn.
I'm gonna do a toast.
Oh.
Okay, I wanna thank you, Stuart, for doing this because we always done finale parties, but we have never done like the whole show together, and it's been amazing.
Thank you.
Really good. And I love it because I think I enjoyed the show better than I've enjoyed
Oh,
any
yeah,
other
definitely.
season
It's
ever.
been
I know
great.
all the seasons been great, but I think this season's been the best, and just
Great,
Yeah,
great,
thanks,
great
guys.
show.
I don't know if this
And
season's
thanks
been
for
the best.
getting our friends
This was my
together.
favorite season.
Yeah,
This
great
is my-
to be
definitely.
hanging
Just-
out.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for making the trip every single week. Most like almost pretty much everyone. Yeah, like that's a hell of a commitment, and I'm glad we got to. I've always wanted to nerd out and discuss Game of Thrones with my friends, and I've kind of found a way to do it, and it was awesome. So
Thank you
great.
guys at home, and I love you guys.
This
here.
wasn't the best season
yeah, I agree, Mickey. I thought season 4 was the best season.
so far.
Whatever.
This season was great. White Walkers, dragons,
yeah.
Jon Snow's future resurrection, Jon Snow's future erection.
Need final thoughts about Jon Snow's death?
Well,
You can say anything.
Osama, you're a dick.
Can you explain that?
This asshole ruined that scene for me right before I was like, he commented on the freaking thing and told me exactly what was gonna happen. And it wasn't the first time I heard that. I heard that from some other asshole too who ruined the show for me. So.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good to have shows ruined for you, does it?
Well, the theories that I'm saying have not been proven yet, so you can't get mad at me. Everything that was said was actually in the books, but just get ruined. So, thank you.
Pat?
Oh, I just called the scene. That's all I'm saying.
Final thoughts about Jon Snow's
called the
death?
death. I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I guess
Called it.
you did call it. You did call it. I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Nubby, final thoughts about Jon Snow's death?
I can't. I don't have any words.
Did you like him? You liked him, right?
I loved him.
Yeah, he was my Kit
Not
Harington.
because he's amazing looking, like not because he's handsome, but
I'm coming.
I just,
You know, I read online that Kit Harington didn't renew his contract for season 6, like the actor that plays Jon Snow.
I thought it was dead until like he brought the hope up. Now the hope is dead too.
Well, it's good. Now it's good that we're all shrouded in mystery. Mickey, final thoughts about Jon Snow's death?
I mean,
Me and him on the same boat.
I didn't expect it now, but I didn't think he was untouchable. It doesn't ruin the show for me. I'm still very excited for the rest of it.
Bo, final thoughts?
He was the only one with
A little bit upset about it because I wanted it
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just pissed that fuck Ollie, man.
Yeah, Ollie's a little dick. Preeti, final thoughts about Jon Snow's death?
I did not expect that at all.
So you happy? You pretty happy about it?
I'm not.
It's fun,
I started
huh?
crying. That was so bad.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know it. Well, I guess I'll see that when I'm editing.
I'm so mad at it.
Justin, final thoughts about Jon Snow's death?
I don't know. I mean, it's a great show. That's why it makes the show so great. Like, if it can draw out real emotion and makes you hate that show, it's a good show.
It's true. That's very true.
It's a good show. I mean,
You, Cassie?
like you love it, and then all of a
Love to
sudden they
hate
like rip one of your favorite characters from the show, and then I don't know, you're gonna love it again.
Someone's gonna
That's true.
I'm looking forward to next season. I'm looking forward to all the twists and turns. So like I love the push and pull of the episodes. So
Yeah.
I can't wait. Thank you.
Mhm.